My people, today's story is not just shocking, it is disturbing, it is painful, and it will make you ask one serious question. Who can you truly trust in life? This is not a story from Nigeria. This story happens abroad. As a matter of fact, in London. This story happened inside a family that many of us admired. When I finish this story, you will know these people that I'm talking about. But behind the smiling pictures, a dangerous secret was growing for over 20 good years. Ronke Adeyemi was 40 years old, a mother of 4, 7 months pregnant as well. She and her husband Segun had been together since secondary school days in Lagos. Young lover that turns into early marriage. At just 17 years old, Ronke got pregnant. Her parents already living in the UK. Then they decided to bring her over simply because they want to save her life and they want to save the shame from their family. Segun later joined him on spouse visa. Both of them struggled together, like Nigerians, so we say they did for abroad. Factory work, care job, cleaning, and they saved little pounds just to bring the children up. They eventually built what looks like a perfect diaspora life. Children, they were in British school. They attended family parties. In fact, church every Sunday, you will see them. From outside, they looked blessed. Years later, Ronke's father, Chief Adeyemi, after decades of working as a night security guard at warehouse officer, he managed to buy a semi-attached house in Croydon. Behind that main building was a small granny annex. Ronke and Segun lived in the main house with their children. Our parents lived in the annex. Extended African family system. They share bills together. They share responsibilities together. As a matter of fact, they share life together because sometimes the children, they will go to granny. Granny too, they will come to Segun's place. But also, unknowingly, they were sharing some secret that only 2 people knows in that house. Ronke was heavily pregnant. On New Year's Eve, she traveled to Birmingham for a woman prayer retreat. But pregnancy tired her. She was feeling it. Her belly was aching. She decided to return home earlier to surprise her husband. As a matter of fact, she even bought jollof rice on her way coming home. When she opened the bedroom door, boom, and she saw something that would change her life forever. Her mother on her matrimonial bed with her husband. For a second, she could not breathe. She got back. She leju okala. Then her mother suddenly shouted, "Respect your elder and get out of our room." Our room. Our room. That our room started echoing, on Ronke's head. My people, imagine that pain. After threats to call police and to expose everything to church elder, Segun broke down completely and started crying. And immediately, Segun confessed. This was not one-time mistake. The relationship started back in Lagos when he was just 18, when they were living under Ronke's mom's roof. This thing continued secretly, at least once every good month. For 22 good years, even after moving to the UK, even during Ronke's pregnancy, this thing was going on within Segun and Ronke's mother. Sometimes he would leave Ronke's bed and go straight to her mother because the father was working night shift. Then return like nothing happened and still use the same bola given to Ronke. Ronke now began to calculate this timeline. Can it be that my younger twin brother, the one that lives in Nigeria, could actually be Segun's biological children? Her siblings possibly be her husband's son? Family tree turning into emotional confusion. Trust destroyed. Identity shattered. When Chief Adeyemi found out this case, he broke down completely. A man who had trusted his son-in-law like his own son, Neighbors heard shouting that night. Church elder, they were called. Community leaders, they intervened into this matter. But nothing could repair the damage anymore because it has damaged to the extent that the center can no longer hold. Chief Adeyemi moved out temporarily to stay with one of his relatives. The house he worked for all his life. Yeah, he now said goodbye to that house. And, that house is now felt like a battlefield. Ronke remained in the main house with her children. Segun Were was forced to move out of that house. But her mother Gangan, Ekuda, still lived in the annex. She still lived in that same compound, but both of them, they live different worlds. No greeting, no conversation, only silence. Sometimes they will go like this, go like this, go like this. Sometimes even the children will unknowingly play in between both buildings because they don't know anything. My people, pain can live very close to you. Ronke's mother was a senior choir leader in the church and she will bonge Mama Bibeli. She even counseled young couple about marriage. When the truth spread, she was dismissed from the church. But instead of apologizing, she blamed Ronke. Why? She said, you are the one that ruined my reputation in our community as well in the church. Some community elder, they advised Ronke to keep quiet and shut up. Don't talk about this thing again. It's an abomination. Can't you protect your family name? But Ronke refused. Ronke filed for divorce straight and requested DNA tests for everybody in that house. And Ronke chose the truth over silence. She decided not to keep her mouth shut. Segun now lived in shared accommodation with a friend. Community members, they avoid him. Men's fellowship, they removed him from the church. He faces divorce now. Yeah? And he's going to pay what we call child maintenance and possibly financial struggle will enter in pocket. The relationship that once excited him now became his greatest regret. My people, life abroad is not only about money, not only about building houses, not only about sending remittances back to Nigeria. Sometimes the biggest battles are inside your own house. Betrayal from stranger hurts, we know that. But betrayal from your own family can destroy your generation. Please, help me with this question. Should Ronke forgive her mother? Or should DNA tests be compulsory in cases like this? Or are we going to say, should family secret be exposed publicly? Can such a marriage or family ever heal? Drop your honest opinion in the comment section because your voice may help someone living in silence today. If you believe stories like this must be discussed, please share this video and subscribe to AfricanBlackGoldTV. Before I enter production of this video, Brother Segun also sent me some kind of apology letter, which he admitted and he apologized publicly. Do you want us to publish Brother Segun's public letter in the next video? Or do you want me to do a separate video on Brother Segun's apology and to do some kind of follow-up? Please put it in the comment there and let me know. Till I see you guys in the next video, please subscribe.